Hi YouTube, this is Rashida coming to you with a quick video response to Karla, who is Scrapologist on YouTube's her 1000 Subbie giveaway challenge, which basically is very simple. She just wants you to give 5 things you don't have time for. She basically got this idea from another young lady who's a YouTuber named Jenna Marbles. And take a look at Karla's video and you take a look at Jenna Marbles' video and you will get the some of what she's talking about. But Karla gives just great examples also of what she ain't got time for. It's just coming from that catchphrase. And so I decided to definitely want to give her some love and support and enter and do my own video response for it. I think she's going to have this going on for a couple of weeks. Then she's not sure exactly which day she'll be announcing the winner, but just keep an eye out on her videos. Definitely subscribe, definitely like her, and let's give her some support and love because 1000 subbies is a big deal. Let's go ahead and jump in it. And another thing, I'll be putting all the details in the description box below. So let's go ahead and get started. Sorry you guys for the background. I'm in my kitchen, my little desk area, but 5 things ain't nobody got, or Rashida doesn't have time for. This is kind of hard for me because I'm not a complainer usually, but here goes nothing. Number 1, I don't have time for people who have a hard time getting on the freeway. Out here in Dallas, you have, we merge onto the freeway, and more times than not, you'll have people who are scared to. And I'm like, okay, you'll give them a little space. They'll put on the signal. They're coming, and they're still slow down. You're getting on the freeway. You need to speed up, move with the traffic flow in order to get on, and then get on. Don't be afraid to. It is your go. So ain't nobody got time for that, because we got to keep traffic moving. Number 2 thing is, I think I've heard this already a few different places. Even Karla said it. Nobody got time for the long phone conversations anymore. I've got 3 kids of my own, so I definitely don't have time for that. I will text you. We'll do good, and we can catch up on a lot within about 20 minutes, and that should be a good enough conversation. The only one I stayed on the phone with a long time are my sisters. You're not my sister? Nobody have time for that. Let's see, 3. My husband. Anyway, 3. Nobody have time for me having to discipline your kids. These kids nowadays do not have any respect for adults the way we used to. They just don't. I'm in my mid-30s, and I'm not saying way back in the day, but even in the 90s, 80s, and 90s, when I was coming up, you knew better. You would get backslapped. You say half the things these kids say nowadays. But these parents are basically expecting you to have to tell them basic respect factors. It's like, okay, you see somebody's car is out in the parking lot. That car does not belong to your mother or father or anyone you know. Do not lean your backside up against that car. Just common sense. I shouldn't have to come out and tell you, could you move from leaning up against that car? It's not your car. Or them answering the door with, who is you? What? Heard this lately, and a gentleman said, kids upbringing are like gray hairs. It'll always show up the way you are being brought up. And he has never told the truth. More so, just lack of respect. So, yeah, that I don't have time for. I don't have the time to discipline your kid with you. I believe in takes a village to raise children and get them up, but basic moral background, basic moral values and social values, that's mom and dad. You know, so next, nobody have time for a full face of makeup. As you can see, and you guys are seeing my other videos, this is what you're gonna get: a little eyeliner or stuff like that. Sorry, that is my youngest baby that you see going by. I'm sorry. And as you can see, oh, she's such a beautiful little girl. And I promise you guys, but I have not. It's summertime, so yeah, I'm blocking the view. I haven't combed her hair quite yet, so she's a wild sleeper, so it is definitely morning hair. And I tried to tell her, don't come in front of the camera while I'm videotaping this, because I didn't want anybody to see it. But she's a little girl, so ain't nobody got time for that. I can do what I can do. I got 3 girls. All 3 heads are natural. I do the best I can do. Ain't nobody got time for consistent, especially if it's in the summertime and they're not going to school or doing any activities and mainly staying in house. Then you comb when it's necessary. When company's coming over, when you're going somewhere, that's when you comb the hair. Otherwise, you let it go free. So I think I'm at 5, you guys, because I said what about disciplining other people's kids, merging on a freeway. What else? Combing of the hair, makeup. Oh, one more. Okay. And I said phone. So that's 5. So I'm done. Once again, you guys, I'll put details at the bottom. Go check out Karla. Give her some love. Scrapologist on YouTube. And definitely support her for this giveaway. And let's, take her up to 2,000. I'm always saying, hey, let's go to the next level with our scrapbooking community. Let's support each other all the way, okay? So, till next time, I'll be uploading another quick video for another VR response, and then I do have finally a project share that I'm finishing up, that chipboard album that I definitely want to show you guys. I finished it up about a month ago. It's just I've been having issues with this camera, getting it to work and upload correctly. So I'll go ahead and hopefully get that out today. Okay? All right. Till next time, I'll talk to you.